What's shaking, guys? My name is Luke Dancy, and welcome to another live hangout. We are back this week, and I'm excited to be here with you. We have a lot of fun stuff to share with you. I have a lot of your content to share with you this week. I got a lot of great videos from you, and I'm excited to share those with the rest of the viewers this week. So if you've sent in your videos, I have seen them, and get ready to check those out. Also, on this week's episode, we're going to be giving you some free magic, just like we always do, but it's not going to come from me this week. One of our viewers, one of the very, very talented viewers that's out there, Mr. Alex Latorre, he sent me a clip of something that I absolutely loved. It's an incredible vanish of a signed coin, and you can have that reappear wherever. And he wanted to teach that with you guys. So he sent me the clip of him performing it, of course, and then he also sent me a clip of him teaching it. So I'm going to share with you this week compliments of Mr. Alex Latorre, a free trick, and I'm excited to do that for you. And if you have stuff that you'd like to share, you can send it my way. The best way to do that probably is through the Murphy's Facebook page, because there's a way in there that you can include a video. You can actually embed the video in there, and I can download it right from there. So if you haven't done that before, follow, like the Murphy's Facebook page, and that way whenever you send messages there, you can also include videos. So hello, guys. I want to say hello to some of my YouTube buddies out there. I see you, YouTube friends. I see Maxim, I see Marton, Koro, Maxim, Devron, Aviv, Magi, Adri. Hello, all of you guys out there. I'm going to jump over to Facebook now. I want to give my Facebook friends some love as well. And we're going to kick off today's show. So let me just get all the sharing out of the way. I like to share this across the socials before we really get things rocking and rolling too far. So let me just jump down here. And hello, Daniel Ricks. Always good to see Mr. Daniel Ricks. Of course, always good to see him. Okay, I'm also going to give you guys a chance to win some free magic as well. I've got 2 decks of cards to be giving away this week. One for our YouTube friends and one for our Facebook friends. So get ready for some stuff, guys. I'll give you some stuff. Wherever you are out in the world. Sometimes people ask me, Luke, do I have to be in the States to win? No, you do not. So get ready for that. It's going to be very, very easy. So hang tight. I'll tell you how to do that in just a couple minutes, how you can get your hands on some free cards from us. Hello from the Netherlands. Hello, Paul Gerards. Daniel Ricks again. Jocko, Daniel Ricks. All right, so I'm going to open this up over here. All right. Also here in the States, we're getting closer and closer to the, well, I guess fall is technically here now, the autumn season. Got Halloween creeping up. And I'm excited to share some stuff with you about some Halloween things too. So yes, we've got hello Belgium, Bjorn. Hello out there, Bjorn. Leon. Hello from Holland. Richard Camarita. I'm doing good, Richard. I hope you're doing good out there too, buddy. All right, it's good to see you guys. You guys get it now too. This is great. I always want to know where you're from. So be sure to tell me out there where you guys are tuning in from. And I'll be sure to give you a shout out too. So hope you guys are also doing okay. And Jocko, thank you. Yeah, I'm doing this each and every week for you guys. This is officially our 2nd week on YouTube Live as well. We're streaming in 3 different places right now. We are streaming live on Facebook, streaming live on YouTube, and streaming live through Twitter as well. So this is a lot of fun. Hello from the Philippines. Hello, Philippines. All right. Hello from Germany. I'm doing good. Magic for life. I hope you're doing good out there as well. Hello from Russia, but you live in Sweden. All right, Leave or Lev. That's good. Very cool. True Magician, United States, USA. All right, good deal. Hungary from Marton. Big fan from Morocco. We're big fans of you. All right. Cody the Penguin. Hello from Canada. Twig. Hello from Switzerland. Love these live. We love doing these live for you, and that's great that you guys are enjoying it. So first question popped in, which reminds me, if you guys have questions, magic questions, whether it's about stuff that's coming out, whether it's just magic kind of questions in general about should I do this or how do I do that, send them my way live right now. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you, to share some of my experience. I live in Las Vegas right now. What brought me out here, I worked with Chris Angel for 7 years. I was a consultant with him. But I've also been a performer, so I have a little bit of experience everywhere, and as a creator as well. So if you guys need any help, let me know, and I'll be happy to help you. Quick question from George. He asked about any great tricks for Halloween. EVP from Alan Rorson. It's a fantastic trick. It really lets people feel like something wrong is happening with them. If you haven't seen EVP, check out the trailer. It's a really, really cool Halloween type of thing. This is the perfect time of year to bust out EVP if you have it. Yeah. Sammy Hoffman, I love you too. All right. Christian, hello from Uruguay. All right, Uruguay. Hello from England. Let's see here. You love Skycap. Thank you. I appreciate the love with Skycap. Thank you very much. What do you think of pools? I think, Luke, good name by the way, pools are great. They can let you vanish something and show your hands empty, which is always a really, really cool thing. So, all right, back over to Facebook real quick. Hello again, Chris Roenick. Good to see you. Yes, Bjorn, can you explain the spider vanish? Yes, Bjorn, I will. For any of our new viewers, I have something set up. It's called the Jam Cam. I've got my pumpkin seeds over here. This is the Jam Cam where I'll be teaching you guys some stuff or sharing some stuff with you as well. So if you need some help with magic questions, I'll jump over to the Jam Cam live for you to share some magic with you. So the spider vanish, I'll be more than happy to do that for you once we get a little bit further into the show. So yes, I'll be happy to do that for you. All right. Cool. Also, as far as the free decks go, I'm going to tell you how you can do that right now. Facebook Friends is going to be very easy for you guys. All you need to do is give this a thumbs up, whether you're watching this live or later. I'll give this a few days, probably till the end of the week, and then I'll go in and I'll look at all the different people that have given this a thumbs up, and I'll pick one of you randomly, and I'll give our Facebook Friends, we'll go with the Darkfall deck. Facebook Friends, you're in the running for a Darkfall deck from us to you. All you gotta do is give us a thumbs up, and you're in the running for that. I want to do this way because if you're not watching this live, if you missed out, you still have a chance to win. So all you got to do is do that. Also for our YouTube friends, I'm going to give you guys a chance to win a free, well, you know what these are. Come on, you know what one of these are, right? Memento Mori, you can get your hands on one of these. And all you need to do is leave a comment. Now, the comments now won't stay. So what I need you to do is after this goes up is a on-demand video. You can leave your comments. Do that, leave a comment, share some feedback. Or let me know where you're from, where you're watching from, and I'll pick one of you that's left a comment in the video, and I'll pick a winner probably at the end of the week, or I'll pick it live here on the show next week. So make sure you leave your comments later after the show is over, because the comments you're posting in now live, they don't save like they do over on Facebook. All right? Cool. Let's see. Hello from Portugal, Magico Vegas. Good to see you. All right. So that's how you guys can get your hands on some decks. I'll remind you again as we go forward in case you are a new viewer. Leon, Luke Dancy, can you show some coin magic or do any cards? Yeah, I'll be happy to show you some coin stuff too. I know someone asked me a moment ago about the Spider Vanish. That was Bjorn. I'll be happy to do that. All right, cool. All right, back over to YouTube real quick. Let's see. Big hello from England. Ace of Spades. Hello, across the pond. Good to see you. Hello, George from South Africa. Good to see you. B&B, good to see you again as always. Awesome to see you. All right, cool. So welcome to all of our friends. I'm going to retweet this on my own account as well, that we are now live. If you're watching this live as well, you can do that over on Twitter and spread the word that we are hanging out live. All right. Sweet. Cool stuff. All right. I see some other friends. Michael Baker's out there. How you doing, Michael? Chris Ronan already said hello to you. Robbie Moreland. Always good to see you, Mr. Robert Moreland. Always good to see you. I hope the Atlanta Harvest was a good time. Those conventions are always a lot of fun. Yeah. All right. What is your favorite, best deck of cards? Michael Baker asked. Honestly, Michael, I don't really have like a favorite or best deck of cards. I just really stick with the traditional bikes. It's not that I don't like some of the kind of like customized decks. I don't like using them around people. That's just my own personal opinion. Maybe I'm old school with that, but I just stick with bikes, whether it's blue or red, and that's what I tend to use. Yeah. Good question, though. Yeah. Keep those questions coming, though. If you have magic questions, send them my way. I'd be more than happy to take care of those for you. All right. Cool. Hello, LaQuinton Edwards. Hello. Good to see you out there. Philadelphia in the house. All right. Walk on Water. Customized deck people think are fake. I don't know if they think they're fake. It's just like they don't recognize it. And so if you don't recognize something, you're automatically going to question whether or not it is what it's supposed to be, which is a deck of cards. Hello from New York City. Hello, Eli. Good to see you. Good to see Eli. Eugene, have you tried a keeper? Keepers are great. They feel really good. Yeah. I got you streaming on the TV today. This is the real nice. Hey, Jay, that's awesome, man. I'm streaming on your TV while I'm eating pumpkin seeds. I carved my pumpkin just last weekend. Have you guys carved your pumpkins yet for Halloween? I'm a sucker. I love doing that stuff. So I got my pumpkin seeds as I'm chilling, talking to you guys this week. Just having fun with you, you know? This is great. Hello, Anthony. You're French. All right. Good to see you out there. All right. Cody the Penguin. My friend is trying to get into magic, and he wants me to teach him some stuff. How should I choose what to keep for myself? Cody, that's a great question. I think if you have a friend, someone that's kind of getting new or that's new in magic, the beginners, really some good resource places for beginners. You know, you've got the Tar Bell books. Those are good for beginners. The Bill Tarr books. Those are really good. Mark Wilson's got a really good basic book. I would stick with some of the beginner stuff and then kind of proceed from there because they just kind of teach the basics, how to do the basic things, and then you've got the good stuff, right? So there you go. Hello from Paris, Julian. Good to see you. All right. I'm going to MagicCon in Philadelphia on the 20th. Magic for Life. That sounds awesome. Congrats. I hope you have a good time. Samuel, hello from Spain. Troy, how you doing out there? Hey. Luis from Guatemala. All right. Very cool. King Magic, you haven't missed a whole lot yet. We are just kicking off the show. been answering a few questions for you guys, also letting you know how you can win some free magic, and I'll get back to that. And also this week we're going to share a trick from Alex Latorre. Usually I'm teaching you this stuff from my own repertoire, which is fine, and I love doing it. But Alex Latorre is a very creative guy, and he sent me a clip and he goes, "Luke, I'd love to share this with the viewers because he's also a viewer." And so this week you're going to learn something from Alex Latorre. It's a very, very nice way to vanish a signed coin in a very visual way. It's not too tough to make up, and you can literally make the coin appear wherever you want to after that. You know, it's a signed coin, so it's really, really cool. So, yeah. Marton, could you please explain that, why to choose Murphy's to release something? Yeah, I mean, if you want to do that, if you have magic you want to release, murphysmagic.com/submit a trick. It's a great way to do that. Very, very easy. We definitely do our best to take care of you guys, and we'll feature you here on the show and all the live stuff and all over our social stuff. Do contests around it. We really enjoy promoting stuff. As you saw we did with Flight, it was all over the place. So yeah, that's a really, really fun thing. Yeah. Eugene, okay, I do magic, obviously, like all of us on here, but I'm having a problem getting out there showing my stuff. Any tips on getting over shaky hands? Eugene, that's a very, very good question. Getting over kind of being nervous in general is always a tough thing. I think a lot of it, though, comes down to just doing this over and over and over. Also finding the right people to kind of get used to performing for, you know, just getting used to performing. Family, friends, people that are kind of forgiving if stuff doesn't go right. And also, with the holidays coming up, you've got Halloween coming up, a lot of good Halloween parties, a lot of fun stuff there with friends and family. Thanksgiving, people come together for that. Happy late Thanksgiving, by the way, to our Canadian friends above the border. And then in Christmas, you know, everyone's kind of coming together. There's a lot of activity, a lot of events going on. It's a great place to kind of test out and try out performing and new magic with those type of people. So I think that might be a cool thing. Halloween trick, Pietro is asking. I really think EVP is something that you guys would love. You borrow a cell phone, you record a message that they can hear you saying, like, "Hello, is anyone there?" You record that message, and when you play it back again on their phone, once you say something, like a spirit voice is now on the recording. It's like, "Hello," or something. You know what I mean? It's just something weird. Very strange and very, very cool effect. And you can leave the person and their cell phone with this message on it. So it's almost like a spirit has come around somehow. Also, Sean Field's Saw, where you take like a lifesaver and you kind of put it in your mouth, and then you take some thread and you put it in your throat, and you pull it out, and the lifesaver's on it. That's a really good kind of geeky trick for Halloween. A very, very cool trick for this time of year. So, Sammy, I would love to be there, man. Sorry, I don't think I'll be there this time, but maybe one of these days, yeah. VPA Flyer, hello. You're 16 from Finland, interested in magic and card tricks. Awesome, you're explaining help. Yeah, VPA, that's what I'm here for, man. If you guys need any help at all, ask questions. I'm here to help you out. Yes. Let me see, back over here to Facebook. Dylan, good to see you. Dylan Golding, I got something of yours to share this week. Glenn Yost, always a pleasure, sir. I hope you're doing well over there on the East Coast. Chris Roanoke, you saw the actual show from Copperfield, and what do you think? Man, Copperfield is awesome. He's a legend for a reason. He's legit. Very, very good stuff. So was Chris Angel's new show with the Luxor. I tell you what, you go see that show, you will leave feeling good about magic. The man does an amazing live show. The new show is just great. Michael Baker, what do you think about TV magicians using actors? I think some people get confused. That's the assumption that magic on TV is all just actors and stuff, but it's not. I've been there. I've done that. Not me on TV, but I've worked for magicians on TV, and that's not the case. That's not the case at all. And it's a shame that people think that, because that would be the easy way to do it. That's usually not the way things go down, but people assume as much because it's just easy. And when I say usually, it's not because that's what happens. What has to happen is, in order for people to be on TV, first they have to agree, and then they have to sign a waiver to say that they'll show their face on TV. You can't just go up to someone with a camera and do it. That's like intrusion of your... I think it's like you can't use someone's likeness without their permission. So before they can ever be on TV, they have to agree to do it. That doesn't mean you're paying them. That doesn't mean they're an actor. But you have to do that. And that's just part of the process. They still have no idea what's going on. But that's part of the process. They have to agree to be on TV. You know what I mean? You can't just randomly do that. Yeah. Jake the Cleric, always good to see you, sir. All right. All right. Magico, hello, how you doing? Glenn Yost, teeth swallow and razor blades for Halloween. I think that's a cool thing too, guys, if you're thinking about some Halloween stuff. Not to say that you should just do it, but if you have it in your arsenal, this is a good time of year to do some razor blade stuff for sure. Yeah. Riki's asking, how do you come up with ideas? And you're awesome. Thank you, Riki. Appreciate that. I think coming up with ideas in magic, it's knowing what's out there, what exists. looking at that as a foundation and then building on it using the tools that are provided to you, whether it's the slides, whether it's the gimmicks, whether it's the things that, or people. There's a lot of good resources out there, a lot of people at conventions and stuff. The more that you know, the more you can do with it, right? Cool. VPA, no worries. You got it, bud. First time watching live, Zach Fears. I've got something of yours to share this week, too. Thank you for sending that video my way, Zach. Appreciate that. All right. Richards, hi, Luke. I'm always here. Remember me? Yes, of course I do. Of course I do. Cool. And we'll go back over to Facebook real quick. Michael Baker, I hope that helped you out, man. It's not that I'm trying to dismiss magic on TV, but a lot of people do have the wrong idea about what actually goes on with magic on TV. So hope you can dig on that. Chris Roanoke, all right, see you out there. Sweet. You know what? I saw one of our friends out here just a moment ago. It was Mr. Who was it? Who was my friend? It was Zachary Fears. You guys have been sending videos our way. You've been sending some clips of your magic. So I'm going to feature one of those right now. If you want to have some of your magic featured, send it over to the Murphy's Magic Facebook page. You can do that. Hit the messages button, and you can drop us a private message, and I can feature your magic here on the show. So this is a quick clip from Mr. Zachary Fears. I'm going to talk through it because I can't feature the music as well because last week they pulled my video down live. So I'm going to do that right now. This is Zachary Fears doing a little montage video of some magic. So hang tight. I'm going to teach you some magic this week too, courtesy of Alex Latorre. So hang tight. We're just hanging out and get more of those magic questions ready for me. I'll be back in just a sec. Here we go with Mr. Zachary Fears, a little compilation video here. You got a nice thing where he puts the ace into the middle of the deck, springs the deck, and then he reaches in and grabs the ace right there out of the middle. It's nice. Nice little color change coming up. Got a red card folded, drop right to blue. Dig it. Nice stuff, Zach. Then we got the blank deck, a little wave, and now they're printed. So there you go. Quick little clip. That's from Mr. Zachary Fears. He's one of our live viewers right now, too. He sent me that to show here on the show and to show on the show, to feature on the show. And that's a quick little thing that he sent my way. Tom Rose, good to see you, Mr. Tom Rose. Always a pleasure, sir. Another clip that came in, another live viewer that's out there right now. This was Mr. Dylan Golding. I'm going to show you that real quick. This is Dylan. He's taken a nice thing, which is basically a bluff pass type of thing, and he's applied it to a force. I've seen this type of thing, I believe, before, but I like how smooth he does it. And Dylan, you're doing a great job with that. I love how smooth that is. You can watch it again. The card starts on top of the deck. Quick little dribble. Comes down, shows the card, and of course the card ends up right back on top. So Mr. Dylan Golding, that was great. Appreciate you sending that my way. It's always good to feature you guys and your magic. And in just a couple minutes, I'm going to feature another friend of the show. That is Mr. Kevin Lee. Kevin put up a street magic video recently, and I asked Kevin if I could feature it here on the show, and he agreed to that. So I'm going to feature Kevin's new video in just a moment. And I'm also going to give you Alex Latorre's trick that you can learn to do today as well. So yes. Recards, teach us more magic and stick tape. I might do that for you. If you guys are new to the show and you haven't yet, I'm going to give you a chance right now to get your hands on 5 free tricks. These are from Gregory Wilson. You haven't seen this yet. It's very, very easy. Check out the link. It's at the bottom of this video. I'm going to show this real quick. I know you guys are asking for magic, so get ready for this right now. I'm going to show you this clip. Gregory Wilson, 5 free tricks. Get your first one today. I'll be back in just a sec.
I'm going to do everything I can to not sound like a sales pitch. But listen, 5 free tricks right out of my repertoire. They're fantastic, part of my immodesty, but they're impromptu. Listen, pens, bills, everyday objects, anytime, anywhere, you'll love it. Just hit the subscribe button. Have a lot of fun. We'll see you on the other side. You can always hit the unsubscribe button. I don't recommend it, but did I mention free? 200, 300, 400. What? It's great. We'll have some fun. All I have to say is limited time offer. While supplies last, operators are standing by. See you soon.
And welcome back, my friends. That once again, Mr. Gregory Wilson. Those are 5 free tricks. You just follow that link below, and you'll get the first trick today, and you'll get a new one every day after that via your email. Very, very cool stuff. So people are always asking me, Luke, can you share stuff? And that's a great way to get hooked up with some stuff right now from Gregory, who's not only one of the best performers I've seen, best lecturers, but one of the best teachers in magic as well. So hope you enjoy that. Also, I saw some friends out here. Mr. Ben Cook, been blowing minds with your division. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate the support, man. Good to see you as well. Thanks for joining us today. Kevin Lee's joining us live, the creator of Flight. Good to see you, Kevin. Always good to see you. Can't wait to feature your video. Thanks again for letting me do that, man. Yes, let's see some other questions here. Jake the Cleric, can you wear the ring from Odyssey? Yes, I know that you can. Kaylin showed that to me, so yes, you can. Absolutely, yes. All right, cool. Let me just jump back over here to Twitter real quick and make sure that got everything running here for you. All right, cool. So I think right now, because I just mentioned Kevin Lee again, let's run Kevin's clip. This is a Street Magic clip. This is Kevin also using these guys in the clip. Just some really nice magic. He's out and about, some really good reactions. So I want to share this. And once again, if you guys have magic you want me to feature here on the show, this isn't just about me. It's not just me here answering your questions, not just me sharing my stuff. This is about you. It's about us. And I'm developing this relationship with you guys as we go forward. You know what I mean? So the magic that you're working on, the magic that you're sharing, I want to share it as well. So don't forget to send it my way. The Murphy's Facebook page has got to be the best way to do it. In the message thing at the top, a little button. In the messages, you can drop me a message with a video right there. I can download it, and I'm the guy behind the scenes doing all that. So if you need me for anything else, just hook me up. So let's sit back and relax. Let's enjoy a few minutes of Mr. Kevin Lee, one of the more humble guys in Magic, really, really creative, very, very talented. And I really enjoyed this clip, and I know that you will too. So kick back, relax, and enjoy some magic from our friend, Kevin Lee.
Did you feel that? Yeah. Look at the card I have now.
Stop.
What do you have? What do you have? I like that she just knows my card. Take out any card, Jordan. And you can show all your friends. Friends.
Friends.
Good card.
Okay.
Show the camera. Alright, so. Advice.
Oh, yeah.
No, silly chill. So 7 of hearts. If I take the 7, I'm gonna place it about halfway in the deck, okay? I'm just guesstimating. That's about 30 cards in the middle. Now if we look at the top card, that's the 7 of diamonds. Not your card, right? Pretend for a second I'm pulling your card from the middle. I'm gonna drop it on top. Now, let's see. It should be on top.
Oh! What the heck? Oh my god! Wow. How did you do that?
Let's try this again. So Cassidy, are you left-handed or right-handed?
Right-handed.
Right-handed? Do me a favor, use your right hand and lift up half the deck.
That's not half.
Close enough, yeah. I'm gonna drop the 7 of hearts here, you place it back. And I like you to pretend this time, so pretend to pull it out. You dropped it, that's okay, take that. We're good this time. Drop it on top. Done.
What? Wait, what?
Friends, you see this? Oh my god. Now this is my favorite part, so put it back on top.
Damn, cuz!
I'm gonna leave it about halfway out one last time, the 9 right there. And what's your name?
Gate.
Sorry?
Gate.
Gate. Put that, push that in. Watch the top. Shit, they drank my off.
Oh! No way! What? I'm so confused.
It shot up in my mouth. Did you see that? I was like, ugh.
Oh my gosh.
Now, I'm actually gonna use Beth's phone. Okay. That she's been looking at the entire time. It's okay, no. Hold out your left hand. What finger do you usually use to push in your passcode?
This one.
Push. 1, 2, 3, done. Check this out. If I was Beth right now. Let me see your index finger. Just let me guide you.
How did you do that? I need that skill in my life. Can you teach me?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're good. How did you know that? That's the craziest thing. Oh my gosh.
And that's your phone, right?
Yeah.
Can you describe what you experienced?
It was amazing. He managed to find the passcode. I don't know how he did it. I want that skill. That was really cool. Yeah, amazing.
I don't know. I was just like in shock. Like it was actually really good. I believed it, and yeah, I applaud you.
Cool. High five.
So I'm just gonna walk up and
Just like how
we've always been doing it.
yeah.
Yeah, be cool, be cool. Ready?
You ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready. Okay, let's go.
Alright,
Let's go.
let's go.
Excuse me. Could I show you something? I'm just doing some magic for people. Okay, cool. Just take out any card. Yeah. This one. Okay, cool. Memorize it. Yeah. Yeah. You got the card. Okay, cool. I'm gonna put it in the middle. All right. If I snap, your card jumps from the middle to the top. Is that your card? Fuck! That's not your.
All right, welcome back, my friends. That was a really fun video from my buddy and yours, Mr. Kevin Lee. So, Kevin, I know you're out there watching live. Thanks for letting me share that here on the show. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I know I did. It's always awesome to see young people like Kevin, so talented, out there not only just doing magic and sharing magic, but having fun. Isn't that what this stuff's really all about? It's just having fun with it. And I hope that you guys enjoyed that one. So, yes, can't wait to see what else Kevin's got in store for us. He's a really, really talented guy, and can't wait to see what else he's got for us. Along with the rest of you, if you have more clips, like I said, if you want to have them seen here on the show, I want to show off what you're up to, make sure to hit me up over on Facebook, the Murphy's Facebook page, and I can take your videos right there. Someone was asking me about a great resource for learning card magic when it comes to like DVDs, because I'm a big fan of Card College, but that's more of a book series, which I think they've converted to DVD. But when I was growing up, one of the more impressive sets that you could get, and it still is, it's a little dated, is the Michael Lamar Easy to Master Card Miracles DVD set. Those DVDs are packed full of amazing card magic, some stuff that I'm sure will even fool other magicians, and it's just taught by one of the best teachers in the magic industry, Mr. Michael Lamar, and it's a great resource. So, yeah. Zach Fears, you're welcome. Glad to feature your stuff. Thank you for allowing me to feature your stuff as well. Yeah. Sammy, you're welcome. Glad to hear that. Leonard, hello from Germany. How are you guys doing? Bro, I'm doing good over here, Leonard. Hope you're doing okay over there in Germany. Guten Tag. All right. Ben Cook, could you please share division? I don't have it teed up right now, but Ben, I'm sure I could probably do that next time. If you'll remind me, you need to send me a message here on Facebook, because you're a Facebook buddy, as a reminder, and I'll do that. But you got to remind me. Okay, cool. Kevin Lee, yes, featuring Memento Mores, produced by Murphy's. Yeah, and the actually, if you guys are interested in that deck, I know a lot of you are. Something really cool that is now available from your favorite dealers, since those were featured in the video. So you guys, just real quick, this is the official Memento Mori uncut sheets. These are now available from your favorite magic dealers too, so if you want to pick one up, you can. And a lot of people love to frame these guys, put them up, show them off. Those are, once again, not available from us. Murphy's is the distributor, so the magic you see in magic shops comes from us, but those are available from your dealer, so if you want to get one, you can frame it up. And thank you for the reminder on that, Mr. Kevin Lee. All right, cool. Yes, Ryan James McKearley. That was a really, really good thing that Kevin did. And Ryan, thanks for hanging out and joining us today. See you out there. CJ Doubleday, good to see you out there. Braden Foster, good to see you out there. Hope you're doing okay, Braden. Kevin Lee, sir, what's the name of the trick? See, all right, cool. Cool. Keep those questions coming in, and I'll be more than happy to get them live for you. All right, cool. Yes, hello from Serbia. Nice job with the live magic. Thank you, Serbian Wizard. Appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Also, if you guys are new to the show, you missed out earlier, you guys are having a chance right now. Our Facebook friends, if you're live right now, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you're a new viewer, give this video a thumbs up as we're viewing live. One of you, I'll go probably to the end of the week, or I'll pick it live here on the show next week. One of you that's done that, giving it a thumbs up, I'll go in the list and I'll pick a winner, and you'll get a Darkfall deck from us. It's that easy. Our YouTube friends, if you're coming in late, you'll get a chance to win a Memento Mori deck. You just saw it in the Kevin Lee video. All you need to do is leave a comment once this video goes up after the fact. The comments are posted now. They do not stay, so I won't be able to see them. So after this video goes up, just go back in, leave a comment. Let me know where you're from. Maybe share some feedback. Whatever it is, any comment you want, I'll pick one of you. You'll get a chance to win a Memento Mori deck. It's that easy. All right. And thanks for joining me today live on Facebook, on YouTube, and through our Twitter feed as well. Thanks to all of you for hanging out with us live today. All right. Cool. 12:30 here, my time. We're at the halfway point. I think it's this time now where I'm going to share some of the free magic with you, right? I did have someone ask me a couple minutes ago about a coin trick, so I'm going to grab a coin, and we're going to do that in just a minute. But speaking of coins, I'm going to share something with you now. This is from Alex Latorre. Luke Spademan, can you demo the Erdnase color change? You know what? I'll do that first. Luke, because you got a cool name. All right, we got something going on between us here. I'll show you the Erdnase color change, and then I'll show you the Alex Latorre trick that he sent me that you guys can check out, courtesy of Alex. Alex is a great guy. So if you're a new viewer to the show, I want to welcome you to one of my favorite features. Let me move some of my stuff out of the way. Welcome to the official Jam Cam. I've got my candle going over there. I'll have to move that out of the way. So yeah, welcome to the Jam Cam. This is going to be some live magic for you right about now. All right, cool. So let me put my phone down over here. Cool. There we go. We'll use the blue deck today. All right, awesome. So Erdnase color change, one of the more traditional things. This is a classic move in card magic. Luke, I'll be more than happy to show you and share with you the work on it since we are now live. Erdnase color change can be used a couple different ways. Some people use it as a legit color change. Let's say we have the Ace of Spades. You show the hand empty, you wave your hand over the deck, and the card changes to a Four of Spades. Something like that. You could do it as a change. Another way that people do it is to do it as a vanish or as an appearance. So if you wanted to, you could show your hand empty again, come over the deck and give a little wave, and then you can make the ace just vanish into nothing, right? The other way, of course, if you want to do it the opposite way, and that's to make it appear, you show your hand empty, you wave it over the deck again, and you can make the ace appear on top of the deck right there. So there's a few different ways you can use it. Those are the basic ways. Of course, there's a lot more that you can do with it. But if you'd like to work on it, Luke, I'll be more than happy to give it to you. And the rest of you, if you've never seen the Erdnase change, this is a great move, and I'll show it to you right about now. So the basis of the Erdnase color change is that the card on top of the deck is going to be slid forward. And I'm going to give you the bare bones, and I'll show you how to cover it. Slid forward, so you have a little bit of a gap back here. Your palm is going to ride this card back. All right, so it's not sticking back. And what happens is this card now goes into your palm, all right? But you keep your hand flat on the deck, and so now when you come forward, this finger at the front of the deck is going to push this card flush with the deck as this hand with the card comes back over like that, and you get this happening at the same time. So once again, exposed, now we'll make the card appear. Your pinky is going to push that card forward. You can now see there's a gap there. You're going to come back and slide this card back into your hand. And as once again, this finger pushes this card flush as this hand goes forward with the card, and then you get an appearance right about there. Now to cover this, a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll show their hand empty, and then as they turn their hand back over, because you don't want to just do this. As they turn their hand back over, they'll push the card forward almost as the hand turns back over like that. So it's not obvious that's what you're doing, right? But you've just done that. Once again, from here to here, you come back, and you get the vanish of the card. And once again, you can do it in reverse as well to make the card appear. So that's the Erdnase color change, and I hope you enjoy that quick little bit of live magic here from the official Jam Cam. All right, cool. I'm gonna put my stuff back over here. I'm gonna jump back over to Facebook real quick. I don't want to ignore my friends over there. Luke Biegler, another good friend. Hello, Luke. I like your name. Cool. Bill Schaefer. Hello from Central California. Howdy, Bill. How you doing over there? Claude Wyatt. My God, man, this brings back some good memories here. Claude, hope you're doing okay, buddy. Hope you're doing all right over there. Yeah, it's been way too long. Yeah. Bjorn, I'm going to come back to the Spider Vanish in just a couple minutes, I promise. Scott Tarpley, good to see you, man. Hope you're enjoying that deck we sent you over there. Awesome. Atlanta, Georgia. Hope you're doing okay. I know the weather's been a bit rough on the East Coast, so I hope you're doing all right over there. Ben Cook, hope you're doing all right over there hanging out, buddy. All right, cool. Thank you. Thank you, guys. So I'm going to run this quick clip. This is a quick performance of Alex Latorre. I'm gonna kind of walk you through it here. I'll talk you through it. Of a really nice way to do a vanish, a very visual vanish of a signed coin. And the nice thing is, based on the way this works, you can then have that signed coin appear wherever you want. So I'm enjoying some pumpkin seeds, so excuse me. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna run this quick clip. You can watch Alex do it. And I have a clip from him as well teaching you exactly how to do this vanish. Hello, Clark Payne from Canada. How you doing, Clark? So check this out real quick, and then he's gonna teach you how to do it, all right? So here's Alex. He's got his coin. It's a signed coin. It goes underneath the cellophane on the card box. So check this out. Slide it underneath the cellophane. I'm just going to get it in there, and he's going to show you the coin underneath the cellophane right there. You can see it. And check this out, just a little bit of a flick. Watch this, guys. This is crazy. Bam. Coin is gone. Done. So that is Alex Latorre. Beautiful coin vanish. And I want to see some reactions from you guys on Facebook. Come on, man. Like, that's beautiful stuff, right? Like, come on. I saw that for the first time, and I was like, hold on a second. I had to watch it again. It's just that quick moment. It's like if you blink, you miss it. And it happens so quick that, you really could miss it. So this is now something, once again, that Alex is going to teach you. This is a couple minutes of him running you how to do this. This is this week's free trick. I'm going to be happy to share some more slides with you and stuff, but Alex was kind enough. He reached out to me, and he was like, Luke, I want to share this. This is something I've been playing with. So if you guys have stuff as well you've been working on, toying with, different ideas, I'm happy to feature them here on the show as well. All you need to do is send me that stuff through the Murphy's Facebook page, okay? It's that easy. So, yes, it is very, very visual live as well. So this is a very cool thing. This is very easy to make up. So courtesy of Mr. Alex Latorre, here comes this week's free trick, and I hope you're going to enjoy this. I'm going to kick back and relax. I'll be in the chat. I'll be chatting with you guys both on Facebook and over on YouTube. So kick back, relax, and here's the explanation for Alex Latorre's beautiful signed coin vanish.
So I'll get into a quick explanation of this effect. You're going to need a card box with its cellophane. I don't have any card boxes with cellophane now, but you're going to understand the concept. And you're going to need to take another box and cut off half of the top. That's it. Now what you're doing is you're taking a couple of cards. You can use the same deck, doesn't really matter. And you're putting them on top. Taking your extra piece, make sure you align it where it's meant to go. In my case, here. Put this on top. I'll tell you why you need to do that first. About 3 cards. Align this with the box, and you're just going to take some tape, and you're going to tape it all along. In essence, creating a pocket. And this is on top of the cellophane, because if not, it will be too tight. So imagine that you have the tape here, here, and right there. So then you would take a coin, slide it underneath the cellophane, we can imagine, right here. And then because of the gap that's been created due to the playing cards, let's imagine it's like this. See? All you're doing is with a slight flick, the coin is going to fall into this pocket. And then as you flip it over, what is going to happen is the coin is going to fall back down. Obviously, imagine that my deck has cellophane. I just didn't have any as of now. And I'll run down again the explanation. So you're going to take some cards, put them where your extra piece is going. Take some tape. I'm going to quickly do it right now. Take some tape and just create a pocket so that the coin can fall into. Just like this. So you continue, and this is a very rough version. Take your time when doing this. Now you can remove the cards, and you see this is what it looks like. Now if you want, you can slide the cellophane on now, and it would work. It would just take a larger motion because it's too tight to do it just with a gentle flick. So at least in the video, what I did was I put the gimmick on top of the cellophane. So imagine you slide the coin in, and you're going to be pressing a little bit to open that up, and then with just a flick, that is going to happen as you go like that. And you want to tilt it just like this, because if you tilt it forwards, they're going to see the hole, and then you can flip it over, and what's going to happen is the coin, due to gravity and the shake, should fall out of the pocket and reappear. And this can be used I don't know, to make the coin vanish and then reappear anywhere else. It's really up to you. And if you have any questions, send me a message. And thank you to Luke Dancy for hosting me. You're awesome, Luke. You the man.
Alex Latorre, you, sir, are the man. And thank you again for sending that our way to share with all of our live viewers here on this week's show. And of course, all the people that weren't able to watch us live. Hope you enjoyed that as well. Alex Latorre, check out his work. Blistering from Alex was an incredible effect using one of the blister packs of gum. If you haven't seen that, check it out. You can pick that up from your favorite dealer. It's a great piece of visual magic. That's what I like about Alex. And a lot of the young guys these days, they've taken magic that was traditionally done and like a table setting and dealing, and there's different things going on. Now a lot of it's come up here, and it just happens visually. And I love to see that evolution of Magic, and it's great to see people like Alex Latorre, people like Kevin Lee, a lot of young people that are really pushing the envelope with Magic, and it makes me happy to see that, and it makes me really, really happy to see stuff like that coming from you guys. So send it our way, and I'd love to check that out and feature it once again here on the show if you like. All right, cool. Quick questions here. Someone asked me about a great trick for wedding. If you're doing wedding stuff and walk around setting, there's one trick. If you can only do one, especially the one trick for the guy that just got married to the girl, and you want to make them have something they'll never forget. You got the groom, you got the girl, get them together. You do anniversary waltz. This is an incredible piece of magic. Yes, it's a card trick, but the end result means so much more. Anniversary waltz, once again, check it out, do it. You'll never look back. That is the perfect trick for a couple that just got married, or any couple for that matter. Whether you're doing magic for Valentine's Day, maybe you're doing some walk around, or if you have just a couple, pick it up, do it, and I can't wait to hear how it treats you. It is a great effect for a wedding. Do it to it, man. Have fun with it. So cool. CTN, hey Luke, how you doing, CTN? What is your favorite quick and visual card routine? I'm working on a fast 4-card transfer with 20 seconds and very visual. CTN, I think if you're really looking for some very visual card magic, Shin Lim, incredible stuff. His Shenanigans set is full of that kind of stuff, impromptu type of card magic that just visually just happens. It's like a mind explosion of visual card stuff, Shin Lim stuff, incredible. Once again, that Shenanigans, it's a little older, but it's incredible, incredible stuff. You can check out his Instagram to see it. He's been featuring a lot of it now on his page. Crazy stuff, very visual, good stuff. I really, really like that stuff, yeah. Where can I learn Anniversary Waltz? Luke, you can pick it up from your favorite dealer. There was a thing that came up from Cosmo Magic recently where it actually shares online how to do the routine, but you have to buy the gimmicks to do it. It does require you to use some special cards. You can pick up from your favorite dealer as well, but just do a quick search for Anniversary Waltz. You can pick it up from your favorite dealer now, and you'll be doing it in no time. It's so sick, man. It's just a great trick for that type of setting. So, yeah. I like Waltzing Cheek to Cheek by Joshua J. It's a version. Yeah, the Ballooniac. That's had trouble saying that. Joshua J. puts his touch on something, you know it's going to be good. So good thing there too, yeah. Luke Beegler, any tips on the Elms account? Yeah, I'll be happy to do that for you. Yeah, Rob Greenlee, isn't there a free Anniversary Waltz tutorial? Yeah, there is a free version out there, the free tutorial. Absolutely, that's right. Elms account tip, I'm going to give you that. I'm going to jump back over to the Jam Cam now because we're going to do the thing with the coin. I'm going to share the work on the Spider Vanish, which Bjorn was asking about, and we'll do the Elms account too while we're at it. So, my friends, let's jump back over here now to the official Jam Cam. All right, here we go, live in action for you here. And once again, if you're a new viewer, hello Owen, how we doing? Owen Staten. If you're a new viewer, make sure you let me know where you're from. Facebook friends, if you're a new viewer, tuning in, where are you from? Where are you tuning in from? Love to get to know you guys a little bit better. It's each and every week I've gotten to learn more and more about you guys, and that's what this is all about, you know? So here we go. I'm just going to check my Twitter feed, and I'm going to retweet this real quick. All right, cool guys, here we go. And I hope you're all having a great week out there. I know it's only Tuesday, but I hope you guys are having a good week so far. So Elms account is an incredibly cool thing that you can do a lot with. This definitely tends to work best in the face-up way with court cards. So that's what we're going to use for the Elms account here. So I've got my kings, and we'll just throw in a random card of 4. All right. So the Elms account, the basis, and I'm glad you asked about this, Luke, because this is one of those moves that I see a lot of people, it's just a small touch in how they handle the cards can make a big, big difference, all right? So traditionally with the Elms account, you're going to have the card you want to have hidden in the 3rd position, okay? And so let's just say we're going to try to hide the 4 in the packet here, okay? So the order of the cards does need to be specific because you need to have the red king first because you're going to show this one twice because we're missing the king of hearts, right? This card's here in its place, okay? So to do the Elms account, the basis of it is you're going to slide off the first card, and then you're going to push the next 2 cards off together. And as you do that, this card, the first card, goes back underneath the packet. And so you're going to switch these 2 cards here for the card that's here, like this. and then you count off the next king and the next king. Now, the one thing I don't like seeing when it comes to this is people tend to hold the cards like this when they do it, right? They get really, really like close to the sides. They pinch the sides and they do it like this, and it's like that doesn't look like anything anyone would ever do. So the first thing I think that you need to do is, if you're really going to count some cards, how would you hold the cards? You probably hold them a little bit more relaxed. You probably just thumb them off with your thumb. Just peel them off with your thumb. And I'm going to do it the real way. I'm going to show you how it would look the real way. So you would peel, you would just peel, you would just do it like that, right? That would be the normal way to do it. So why not try to mimic that when you're going to do it the fake way? And so to do that, once again, it's a light touch. I would definitely recommend a light touch here. You're going to take with your thumb, you're going to peel off the first one. The next one, because you're only holding 3 cards, it's easy to push off those next 2 together, right? And then as you come back, these fingers underneath here, they're going to pinch this king, the one you peeled off, and grab it back as you peel off those 2 cards together. You want to keep them hidden because you're hiding the other card, right? Peel those off, and then you come back and you peel off the next card and the next card. So I'm going to do it up to speed one time just to show you how it should look. Just like so. Nice and smooth. 4 cards. Of course, a lot of people also do it with the card. They can do it with the card face up. You can hide a face up card. There's a lot of routines you can do with this. And once again, so you have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 cards, but you're actually hiding 1 face up. So Elmsley count is a great, great move. If you're not familiar with the history on that, that is from a great creative mastermind, a monster known as Alex Elmsley. Alex Elmsley published and had a lot of stuff out there. Clever stuff. The Elmsley count is probably the one thing he's the most known for. But I hope that helps you out when it comes to the Elmsley count. Twisting the aces is the #1 trick with the Elmsley count. Yeah, I'll probably say it's probably the most used with the Elmsley count. That's a good point there, Jared. Yeah. VPA Flyer, is it possible to order something from Finland? Yeah, VPA Flyer. Once again, Murphy's is the distributor. We supply all the magic shops all over the world with the tricks they sell. So if you want to pick up something, you just need to Google a magic shop that would deliver to where you're located out there in the world. So yeah. All right, cool. Owen, Mr. Elmsley has 4 kids, but nobody ever saw the 3rd one. Love that joke. Yeah, that's a good one. That is a good one for sure. Yeah. So there's the Elmsley count. Someone asked about that over on our page here. Hey, RJ Steele, how we doing? I emailed you earlier about your video, but I never heard back from you. So maybe next week I could feature your video. Hello, Deborah. How we doing? Deborah Richard, how we doing? All right. Bjorn was asking earlier about the spider vanish. I'm going to show you that right now too. I have my pumpkin seeds. I put these in the oven the other night, and I'm enjoying them. Good little snack. But now back over to the jam cam. Elmsley count out of the way. Mr. Luke, you're welcome. You have your tally hose, and I learned a lot. Luke, thanks, Luke. Appreciate that, buddy. I'm here to help you out. So I'm glad to hear that that's what's going on. All right. So spider vanish. I learned this from the master of coin magic known as David Roth. It's a beautiful vanish because it's a nice feint. It's a nice way for people to think they have you figured out, but they really don't, right? So spider vanish is supposed to look like the French drop, but with a feint to it. I hope this is going to look okay on camera because this is looking down on my hand. So we're going to give it a go, all right? So spider vanish would be, I'm going to take the coin, I'm just going to vanish it, and then of course they're going to ask you what's over here, and you go, well, there's nothing here. And you have the coin now back wherever you want. So once again, spider vanish. I'm going to come over. I'm going to take the coin. It's going to vanish, but no, it's not there either. It's gone, right? And then you can make it come back. So the spider vanish, Bjorn, it is once again supposed to look like the French drop with a bit of a feint to it. So what you're going to do is you need to really practice the classic palm to be able to pull this off well, because this is the basis of it. What you're going to do for the spider vanish is you're going to come over and pretend to take the coin, but you're really going to take it, because a lot of people think that when you're in this position, you don't really take the coin. That's like the French drop. What you're really going to do is you're going to take the coin, you're going to press it deep into your classic palm. And I'll talk about classic palming in just a moment. Basically, if you're not familiar with the classic palm, it allows you to hold the coin pinched between these areas of your hand. So when your hand's upside down now, you can keep your hand spread, right? But you kind of keep it pinched here. You can kind of pinch your thumb together a little bit there, the skin, and you can keep the coin pressed right there, right? And so what you're going to do, those pumpkin seeds are getting me, you're going to grab the coin and you're going to push it deep into your classic palm. And then you're going to kind of take your fingers and make the coin vanish. You can do that as you toss. You can do it as you kind of crumple up the coin and then make it go away. So now because they've seen supposedly this hand is empty, their attention's now going to go back here. And so now when they go back here, they're going to go, what's in the other hand? And now the beautiful moment is you can go, well, it's not here either. And now you have like a complete vanish in their eyes. So once again, you come over to take the coin, push it in, nice and deep, make it vanish, it's gone, and then you come back over here and you can show your hand empty as well. And you can make the coin reappear, you can do whatever you want. But I learned that once again from Mr. David Roth. It's an incredibly effective vanish because people really think they have it figured out. And Owen, you got to go. Good to see you, man, though. Thanks for hanging out. All right, so that is how that goes. Now, some tips on the classic palm. If you guys are wanting some tips on that. Because classic palming can be a bit tough for people to learn. And so basically what I would recommend is, and I actually used to get bruises on my hand in that spot because I would push the coin in there so hard. Because it's hard to keep your hand natural looking when you've got a coin pushed in there. But the nice thing is the more that you do it, the more natural your hands will be. Like right now I've got a coin palmed here. And the cool thing is when you start to do this stuff more and more, I talked about this with card palming, when you just start to naturally move your hand, when you have something palmed in your hand, it becomes natural, it feels natural, it looks natural, which is probably the most important part. You don't want this like claw, like when you're supposed to have an empty hand, you have like this claw looking thing, you know what I mean? So I really think the more that you do it and you just leave it there and you just maybe sit and watch TV, or maybe you go to a movie and you just sit and you have a coin palmed in your hand, the more natural your hand's going to look, the more natural it's going to feel. And I think that that'll definitely help you out. So just in general, whether it's card palming, palming a coin, do it without thinking about it, and then it becomes part of what you just do and you don't even think about it. You know what I mean? So it's a little tip there with palming in general. All right, cool. Jump back over to Facebook real quick. Have to go to Ben Cook. Good to see you, man. Bjorn, good stuff. Yeah, classic palm. I have the nat. Good. May have to start some coin magic. Yeah, Luke Biegler. It's fun, man. It's good to have that variety of stuff to do. You know what I mean? You can bump off of the cards from time to time, man. What DVD of David Roth, man? Those were like his easy to master coin miracles, I think, back in the day. They were VHS that now converted to DVD. I believe that's what they're called, easy to master coin miracles. It's part of that whole series of things they were doing. So I hope you enjoy that, Bjorn. Yeah, cool. Mike Cole, how we doing out there? See you out there, Mr. Mike Cole. Hope you're doing okay. Jake the Cleric, I have been practicing the Mercury fold for a while, but I don't know any powerful routines with it. Yeah, Jake, I mean, you could have the card appear somewhere, fold it up. I know I used to use it a lot with the Masika wallet, the Masika card to wallet. It really works best with the Mercury folded card. That's the way I used to use it. The mystery box from John Cornelius. Any of those kind of like mystery box plots. Burn Notice that we recently put out is a good thing. The folded card appears in a match box. You can use it there. So there's another couple ways. Luke, might as well ask, my daughter is, sorry, it jumped down on me there, Luke. My daughter is 11, has small hands. What are some good slides for her age? And her name is Alyssa Biegler, and she would love a shout out. We'll make her day. Hello, Alyssa. Alyssa Biegler. How are we doing out there, Alyssa? Hope you're having a good day. All right. Small hands, I think anything, get her on some coin stuff. And you can use small coins. That's the best thing. You know, with the deck of cards, you're kind of limited. Yeah, you can use the other decks out there, the thinner ones, or the smaller ones. But with coins, you have different size coins. So maybe get her learning some coin stuff first. You know, the basic stuff, retention vanish, the French drop's another good one. Basic sleight of hand will then lead to a lot of other things. So I think that might be a good start for you. So, yeah. Daniel Ricks, with your coin and classic palm, the move is perfect for Halloween because of the excuse of looking like a spider. Daniel, touche, good sir. That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. Bjorn, but with the first DVD you cannot buy. Oh, I didn't know that, Bjorn. Sorry to hear that. I'll have to hit me up here on the Murphy's Facebook page in a message. I'll try to hook you up with some David Roth's resources, okay? I will definitely do some homework for you when it comes to that stuff. So Bjorn, definitely hit me up, all right? Cool. Excuse me. These seeds are making me thirsty. Thanks, brother. Oh, that's cool, Luke. Glad to hear it, man. And thanks for hanging out as well, man. Hope you're enjoying yourself here, having a good time. I know I am. Hey, what's up, Justin? How we doing, sir? Good to see you, man. Always a pleasure. Let's see, Jared. What site can I download video? I don't know. Let's see here. Any other YouTube stuff going on here? I don't want to miss your questions. Sounds like you guys are really enjoying the coin vanish. That's good. I was in class today, so couldn't film the trip. RJ, that's okay, man. Always next week, right? NFW is a great trick using the UMS account. Oh my God, I would have to say that if you're going to do a packet trick, NFW is the way to go. I remember learning that, and you will crush people. NFW is a great trick. Good call there. Good call, guys. King Magic, I know you asked this earlier. I'm sorry I missed you there. Luke, do you have any tips for talent show, please? King Magic, I would love to give you some advice, but what are you looking for specifically? Give me a little more info, and I'll be happy to help you out with that. VPA Flyer did some cool minimalism tricks today, and the reactions were awesome. That's good. So that is awesome. You are doing a great job. Oh, thanks, VPA. I appreciate it. And congrats on the great reactions. That's always a lot of fun, man. Yeah. Thank you. Please, what's the best minimalism trick to do in a show? Pro Magic, a really fun trick I really like a lot. It's called Priceless by Richard Sanders. I've talked about it before in the past. I love it. It's a great trick. It has some built-in byplay, and the ending will just crush people. It's a great trick. Another thing I used to do a lot, stand-up, is a trick called Serial Killer. Cereal, like what you eat. Serial Killer. A really fun thing. It packs flat, plays big. It's got some built-in humor. Great minimalism type of thing, and packs a punch at the end. So I really like Serial Killer. I think it's by Nick Lewin, if I'm not mistaken. Great trick. Yeah. Martin, where to send the videos? Facebook, the Murphy's Facebook page. That's facebook.com/Murphy's Magic Supplies. You can send them there. If you have trick submissions, you want to submit magic to us to produce, that's murphysmagic.com/submit a trick. Right? Good deal. Cool. Can you perform NFW for us? I would, but I don't have this stuff set up here. Unfortunately, Luke Spademan. Maybe next week I can do it for you. Or you can check it out on YouTube. Look for a demo of NFW. I'm sure it's out there. It's a great trick, man. It's great stuff. Yeah. So, love it. Love that one. Any tips for the side still? Can't do it well. Yeah, we'll jump back over to the jam cam for a moment. Yeah, honestly, if you want to learn the side still, there's one person I can't recommend enough for you to. There's a whole DVD by this man, Paul Cummins. He did a thing on the side still. He is probably the best guy I've ever seen do the side still because he just does it and it looks like nothing is happening. That's a really good resource for the side still. And I'll jump over to the jam cam in just a sec. I want to make sure I get King Magic. King Magic with no cameras that the public can see the trick. King Magic, how many people are we talking about for the talent show? I want to make sure that I know the situation and what you have to work with. I know you said no cameras, so that's a good question there for me to ask you. Charles, if you're looking for some free magic, you can do that right now. You get 5 free tricks from Gregory Wilson. Go to murphysmagic.com/free tricks, and you'll get the first trick free right now. You get it today. All right? So that's a great place to do that. All right? VPA Flyer, how could I grow my magic business and that stuff, for example, on online, or you know how I could be a professional magic man? Honestly, VPA Flyer, a great resource for that. Andy Gladwin did a at the table lecture last week, full of great marketing advice, business advice, jam-packed, and Andy is one of the more clever guys in the industry with creating magic too, but he knows the business side exceptionally well. So I really think that VPA Flyer, if you're looking to make a small investment to learn more about the business side, I would pick up Andy Gladwin's At the Table lecture. It's jam-packed with stuff. It's very reasonable. You can get it streaming. You can get it right now on your computer. You can just buy it from your favorite dealer, and it's packed full of great business advice. Really dig that. And Andy Gladwin, great guy. So I think you can't go wrong with that. Yeah. Bobby Dempster, hello, I'm really late. That's all right, Bobby. You can always catch the replay. We're pushing the hour mark, so I'm going to wrap this up probably in the next 10 minutes or so. But Bobby, I'm glad to see you here, buddy. Thanks for joining us again. Hope all that stuff you're playing with from Influx is treating you well. All right. Luke Beekler, are you coming out with new content for Murphy's Magic? Yeah, I'd like to. For sure, I've got stuff. It's just not a priority. You know, I love to share stuff. That's why I love doing stuff on here for you guys and sharing the magic I've created for you. You know what I mean? So I'm sure I will, but there's no rush on my end. I'm just really having fun with this stuff. You know? But thanks for the interest. Appreciate it. Let me see here. I'm going to jump back over to the jam cam real quick. There were some side still talks, so I don't want to miss out on that. Also, speaking of missing out on stuff, make sure that you don't miss out on what's going on with us, Murphy's Magic. Quick little shout outs here for us. Over on the socials, we've got Twitter. Twitter's where we're always posting stuff, of course, updates about what we're doing. We're hanging out now live. You can always keep up when we're going to go live. here on our page. And we're streaming live right now on Twitter, which is pretty cool too. It's another fun feature, another great spot. We're sharing a lot of fun content. Of course, is over on Instagram. That's at Murphy's Magic. We're sharing a lot of fun stuff. This was a really popular thing last week, the new Smoke Watch, the smart version. Man, does it look good. We got our buddy here, Stephen Brundage, hanging out with Mr. David Copperfield. Really, really cool stuff. He's got David there with the Rubik's Cube too. Here's a quick little clip of Shin Lim. This is from Shenanigans. Someone asked me about this stuff earlier, quick visual stuff. Here's a quick visual thing from Shin Lim. Just beautiful what the guy can do. He's just so good. And he does it all in style. You know, I really love what Shin does. And looking for quick visual card magic, I mean, Shin Lim's your guy for sure. You know what I mean? So, yeah. All right, it is now Jam Cam time. I'm going to show some side stool tips real quick for you. And then we'll start to wrap up today's show. All right. Bobby Dempster, yeah, it's great. Getting Smoke 2.0 and Arthur on its way. That's great, Bobby. Very, very cool, man. All right. So side stool, if you're not familiar with it, it kind of sounds like what it is. You're stealing the card out of the side of the deck. One tip I really have is something I talk about a lot, which is being... Here's something. I'm going to jump back to me real quick. Real quick. I see a lot of people when they start to go do a move, they get tense. They tense up, and that makes what you're doing look like you're doing something. I think one of the most important tips I can give you when it comes to any move is to be relaxed. There's no rush. The more tension you have, your hands can show it, people can feel it, and you pay too much attention to the cards, you end up kind of staring at the deck and you pay way too much attention to something that should just happen. That's only going to get better as time goes on and you get better at the move, of course. But it also just has to do with do it more and more and more and get more comfortable with it. And the same with anything with the deck of cards. The more that you handle it, the more that you use it, the more you practice, the better you're going to get and the easier things are going to flow. You know what I mean? So side still action, basically, I do it when I do use it, is I'll dribble, have the card looked at, which is kind of hard to do here because you're looking down, so I'm going to show you this way. So now when the cards come back, you get your break. And I usually do that where I will dribble the cards. So I put my pinky in, get my break. Now, a lot of people think that you have to do the move right now, but look how much tension there is. There's a lot of attention now on the cards themselves. You're holding the cards in this very controlled thing. People are now looking at you for that moment of what's he going to do. It's not right. So instead what I normally do is I break up the move. I'll dribble, I'll get my break, and then I'll just relax, and I'll bring my hands down to my side, and I'll just stop, and I'll talk. Then when I come back, I might dribble again, still having that break. And then what I'll do is I'll kick the card out with my fingers, right? And then your pinky is going to grab the end of it, and your thumb will end up grabbing the other end at the back. So you end up with the card in this position here. It's kind of gripped, but it's not. It's just held very, very lightly, right? It's just kind of held by the tips of the card. And then what you do is as you go to square up the deck, it's that kind of squaring up action that you add it back to the top of the deck. Some people will do it where they will just square up the deck. So other people do it as you saw me do it a moment ago, where they will revolve the deck as they do it. It's up to you how you feel more comfortable. You can even dribble the deck while you do it. It's just another way to add the card back on in a nonchalant type of way. You know what I mean? So the basics of it again, though, is the card, I do it anyway with the card on the bottom of this packet, that you have the break. So my break is below that card. Your fingers are going to push out the card, right? Pushing out that card. But your hand is covering the side, so that's not seen. You kind of get it out to where the pinky, it hits the tip here on the pinky. And then your thumb at the back is going to grab it, and it just slides right out. And then you can stay in this position. And I usually turn as well. I'll turn to the side because if you go this way, of course, the card's exposed. So if you kind of go this way, then you're covering it and the action of the card going back on top of the deck. And once again, you can do it a couple ways. You can just do it as you square the cards, or you could do it again as you come back and you revolve the deck. It's totally up to you. But those are the basics of the side still. And I hope that that helps you out. When it comes to that move, it's a great move to have in your arsenal. Someone's asking me, Gavin, how often do you use it? I mean, I don't have an answer for that. I use different moves at different times depending on what my needs are and what's going on. The move I use the most, I know there's always been a debate over side steal versus pass. I'm more of a pass guy for sure. But there are definitely advantages to both. So, yeah. All right. VPA Flyer, how'd you start your magician career? Any tips? I started my magic career as a kid. I saw magic on TV. I fell in love with it. I stuck with it, and I've been doing it ever since. I think I always remembered why I got into it, which is something I always try to do when I wrap up these episodes, these hangouts, is to remind you of why you got into it. And we'll do that when we get towards the end. All right, cool. Yeah, so just tips on covering up the classic pass. I think classic pass in general is just doing it softly. I see a lot of people when they do a classic pass, they'll do it so quick, and they think that that quick motion hides it, but it doesn't. It like brings this moment of, I didn't see what you did, but I know something happened. I'll share with you something right now. I've shared before, and I'll share it with you now. This is a pass that it's not a classic pass by any means, but what it is it's a pass that you can start to do right away. This is a really, really cool pass that I think that you'll enjoy. So let me jump back over to the jam cam real quick. I've shared this before. This is from Jim Swain. It's called the dummy pass. But I think in general, when it comes to passes, you just need to make sure that you're not gripping the cards too strongly. You're not, I think smooth is the key word to all that stuff. You know what I mean? This is a really fun pass, though. It's called the dummy pass. You got the 6 of diamonds. So we know you didn't pick the ace of hearts. You didn't pick the 8 of diamonds. It's because you picked the 6 of diamonds, right? This is based around how people normally would hold a deck of cards. You know what I mean? And I'll give you the work. It's very, very easy. And it's based on the kind of the mechanics of the classic pass, but not really. You have the card replaced back on the deck. Go with the king of clubs this time. We'll do it face up. What you do is you get your break above it. And now what you're going to do is, you know, a lot of people when that aren't magicians will, you know, try to find a card. They'll go, is that it? You know, is that it? So you're going to use that against them. What you're going to do is you're going to grab everything below your break, and you're going to take all of that, and you're just going to revolve it around, and you're going to show the bottom card of the deck. And then you can dribble some cards and stop again. But the reality is the card's already on top of the deck. But this happens under the motion of it's king of clubs. So we know your card's in the middle of the deck because it's not on the bottom, it's not here in the middle, it's somewhere in the middle. And in that action, you've actually got it back on top. It's called the dummy pass. But I think in general, when it comes to passes, just make sure you're not having too much tension. That equals nothing good. We'll put it that way. So there you go. All right. Back over to YouTube real quick and see you guys. All right. Cam, you're welcome. Hope that helps you out over there. So many different moves, so much different stuff you could do with this magic stuff that there's always something to work on, something to play with. So right on. All right. I think now I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to give you guys one more reminder if you want to win a free deck. We've got you guys live on Facebook and on YouTube. So I want to do something a little different for both of you. To our friends on Facebook, don't forget, if you're watching this live or you're watching this pre-recorded, all you need to do is give this video a thumbs up. That way I know you've watched it. I can pick the people that have actually watched this to win a free Darkfall deck. That's all you got to do, give it a thumbs up, and I will pick that probably on next week's live show. I'll go through the list and pick a winner. You guys on Facebook can get a free Darkfall deck. Our friends watching on YouTube right now, after this video is over and the on-demand of this goes up, because these comments that you're posting now, they don't get saved. Go into the comments part, leave a comment, maybe let me know where you're from, maybe some feedback for the show. I'll pick one of you at random and give you guys a Memento Mori deck. That's all you got to do is leave a comment. I'll pick that live here on the show next week as well, and one of you will get hooked up with a free deck. It's that easy. All right? Cool. Sweet. And one more look at my friends here, and I'm going to start the episode. AK the Magician just bought Revolution. Revolution's really, really fun. Hope you have fun with it. If you have videos of yourself doing Revolution, send them my way. I'd love to feature it here on the show. It's always fun to see what you guys are up to with the stuff that is out there on the magic market. All right, cool. Sweet. Cool. Let's see here. Totally satisfied. That's great, AK. Glad to hear it. Awesome stuff. Cool. Do we have to comment something to win the deck? No, Jake, because you're on our Facebook page, all the thumbs up, everything that's happening live now stays. So all you need to do is just give this a thumbs up, like it, whatever you want to call it. That way I can see that you're out there. And I'll pick one of you at random next week and send you a deck. It's that easy. All right, cool. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode hanging out with me. I've had a blast hanging out with all of you, as I always do. So many great friends, and I'm starting to see more and more of you week after week, which is really cool. My thanks again to Kevin Lee for sharing his magic with me, the video that he did, allowing me to share it with you. Thanks again to Mr. Alex Latorre this week. He presented the effect that I taught you this week. I didn't teach it, but he did. It's from him, The Beautiful Coin Vanish. If you missed that, you can find it on our replay of this later on. I'll give you the time code on where that is. So thanks to Alex for sending that my way. Also, thanks to Dylan Golding for sending over his video. Zachary Fears for sending over his video. Once again, if you have videos you want me to feature here on this show, you can do that by sending in those clips over on the Facebook page, the Murphy's Facebook page. That's facebook.com/Murphy's Magic Supplies. You can upload those videos right there. I can download them right there. It's very easy, and it's a great way for me to feature your magic here on this show next week. All right, cool. So send those my way. I would love to see them. And I would love to share them with the rest of our viewers because you guys are out there and you're very talented. And I want to share with the rest of the people that are watching how awesome and talented that you guys really are. All right. Leon, you sent me a video. Appreciate that. Thank you, sir. All right. Can I send you a video of my performance of stand-up? Yeah, Luke, you sure can. Whatever you have out there, send it my way. Absolutely, Luke Spademan, send that my way, 100%. Marton, I'm not sure. We'll get into that after this, okay? Yes, cool. See you next week. Yes, Eli Magic, hope to see you next week. VPA, man, it's up to you what you do with magic. He's asking if you can do it to impress girls. I guess you could. It's a great icebreaker. I don't know. But it's not why I do it. Yeah. But yeah, if you guys have performances of anything, whether it's performances of stuff that you've invented or effects that you've bought from a magic shop, I'd love to see it. And we can share it with the rest of our friends. You know what I mean? Cool. Pro Magic. What's the most visual stand-up trick to do? Stand-up. One of my favorite stand-up tricks to do. Cardiographic by Martin Lewis. And that's the trick where you have a card selected, put back in the deck, lost, whatever. But you have a giant pad, like a drawing pad, and you draw what looks to be the wrong card, but then you draw more and it looks like the card box. And on this pad, on this drawing, that card visibly rises up out of the paper. And you can rip off the paper and hand it to them. And the drawing is what has animated, and they can keep that, and it's a really, really nice stand-up visual piece of magic. Yeah. Look, the Quinton, what's your favorite way to control a card at the top? Honestly, I'd say the pass. It's quick, it's efficient, and I do a lot of different versions of it, so it's always nice to know what's going on around me, what's the attention on the deck. I know what I can do. I like to pass myself, yeah. AK Magician, where can I send you my video of me performing magic? So any of you guys who are watching this, go to the Murphy's Facebook page, facebook.com/Murphy's Magic Supplies. In the message area where you can send messages to us, you can send the videos to us there, and that way I can feature them here on the show, okay? It's that easy. Very, very easy way to do that, all right? Cool. All right, so that's all my YouTube friends. Leon, if you want to, you can. Yeah, Roddy McGee, great to see you, sir. I know you're over there on the other side of the world. Thanks for hanging out, man. Very, very talented guy. I'm going to get some shout outs to my friends here. I'm going to start with YouTube and then we'll go over to Facebook. Then I'm going to wrap this up the way I always do. Want to say hello and thank you for hanging out this week, guys. AK the Magician, thanks for hanging out. VPA Flyer, thanks for hanging out. Eugene Joel, see you out there. XEM, see you out there. The Quinton, thanks again for all the questions and for hanging out with us. Pro Magic, thanks for hanging out. Coro, I see you out there. I know a lot of people have left probably as well, so I'm not going to get all of you. Charles, thanks for hanging out. Duncan Bannon, good to see you. King Magic, you need something big to perform for your talent show. I think cardiographic would be a very, very cool thing for you to do. I mentioned it a moment ago. I think that would play really, really good in a talent show setting. Also, the other trick I mentioned before, Priceless, could play big. It's another good stand-up kind of piece that you could do. A lot of good interaction with people. Collared is another one. It's kind of mental. I like this set because it's kind of mentalism, but with some fun to it. Pack Small plays big. Collared by John Archer. It's another good one. There's some really good stuff out there. So I think any of those would work well for you. So, yeah. A few more shout-outs here. Want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Justin, good to see you out there. Griffin, good to see you out there. Jared, thanks for hanging out. CTN, thanks for your questions and for hanging out as well. Let's see. Marton, thanks for hanging out. Max, Romanov, thanks for hanging out. King Magic, thanks for your questions. I hope that helped you out, man. And King Magic, if you have questions or any of you guys have more questions for me about magic, you can drop us messages on our Facebook page, on the Murphy's Twitter page. Very, very easy to get in touch with us at either one of those places. I'm out there to help, so if you need me, don't be shy. Luke Spademan, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you being here as well. To my Facebook friends, thanks for hanging out. Roddy McGee, Leon, thanks for hanging out. Cam, thanks for hanging out. Jake, Cleric, see you out there. Good, again, thanks for joining me again. Gavin, Bobby Dempster, thanks for chilling out with us here. Luke Biegler, thanks for hanging out, man. Dig your name. I saw Glenn Yost earlier. Good to see him. Bjorn, I hope that you get in touch with me about the coin stuff we were talking about earlier. Ben Cook out there. Owen, thanks for hanging out. I saw a lot of other friends. I'm trying to get through my list, but there's a lot of you out there, so I'm sorry if I'm missing any of you. And Jake, yes, I think I got all of you here. So, yeah. Kevin Lee as well. Kevin, I think I mentioned you earlier. Thanks for hanging out. Roddy, of course, man. Of course, got the shout-outs coming your way. You got it, man. Yeah. All right, guys. Can you have a shout-out? Griffin378, shouting you out. All right, cool. Sintaki, good to see you here. How important do you think is a solid basic magic knowledge? I think, and this will kind of lead me out, so Sintaki, good question. How important is the basic magic knowledge? That was the question. I think it's really important to have basics. I know now it's so easy to want to get into the world of magic and release stuff or share your stuff or whatever. It's so easy now. I think that's why people that are not ready do it, because it's very easy to do that. Anyone can shoot a video and put it up online and make it look good. Anybody can do that. But are you ready? I think learning the basics, learning the real stuff first isn't sexy. And that's a shame. Because without that stuff, you can't get very far. You can get to a point where you're competent. You can perform stuff, but that doesn't mean that you know the stuff that you need to know. You could do every new trick that comes out and put a video of that online, but do you know how to do the basics? That's up to you. What's your objective with this stuff? Is it to have a strong understanding of magic and to really understand it? Or is it just to do every trick that comes out and then to do the next one? And then to do the next one. And it's like this endless cycle of the next thing, the next thing. For me, I've spent my life learning the basics, the foundations, to do them the right way. And then when I see new stuff I like, then I can pick and choose what I want to do. But if your intention is just to do every new thing that comes out, that's an endless cycle, my friends. And that's a scary place to be, because you're never going to feel like you've accomplished anything. And at the end of the day, once you've done the latest new tricks, you don't know how to do the simple stuff. That's not a good place to be, in my opinion. I don't pretend to know everything, that's for sure. But I definitely think that if you want to be creative, if you want to create magic, then that's even harder to do if you don't know the basic stuff. If you don't know the basic sleights, you don't know the history, you don't know what's come before. Because not only will you start to recreate stuff that's come before, which will get you in trouble and get you a bad reputation for just ripping other people off, it also just, you end up recreating the wheel and you waste a lot of time when you could know already that that's been done. I know you can't know everything, but at the same time, the more that you do know, the more power that you have. Knowledge is power. And with the resources available online, the people you can get in touch with now very easily, it's easier now to connect the dots to find out what's come before and if something really is yours too. And always, in my opinion, do the right thing. You can always create another trick. You can always come up with the next thing. Is it really worth it to piss off people or to piss on people that have come before, that have spent the time and effort to come up with something, to just try to put it out as well? Just think about that. All right. So I hope that you guys take that for what it's worth. And I'm going to leave you now with the little bits of, the little words of advice or wisdom, I guess, that I'll leave you with every week. And hello to Nero Mathers. I see you out there. The next stream will probably be next Wednesday, I would think. Probably next Wednesday at noon. They're always going to be noon Pacific time, at least for now. I'm probably going to say next Wednesday. It might be next Tuesday. I'll post it up this week and let you know when. It'll be next week for sure. So, and you got it, Eli Magic. Sean Lane, thanks for the answer to it. I'm going to leave you with this as I start to wrap this up, because I do need to get out here. And Daniel Ricks, you're welcome. Rich Pacone, good to see you, man. Better late than never. With magic, you can learn a lot of tricks. You can do a lot of things, but try to carry with you the one thing that matters the most. It's not these tricks that you do, but it's the feeling that you got when you first learned this stuff, right? Try to remember that. Try to hold on to it, because that's what you're then passing along to the people that you're performing for as well, and that's what's really important. And in my eyes, that's where the real magic is. It's that feeling that you're sharing because you had it, and that's what got you into this world of magic. And you're watching this right now, which means that you are a brother in the brotherhood, or you're a sister, you're a girl that's in this world, a female magician that's in this world. And I know there aren't enough of those out there. So if you are a female magician watching this, more power to you, and I'd love to see more of you out there. But the world of magic, we're all connected now. You're watching this because you're a magician, you love this stuff, or you're interested and you want to learn more. So always remember that the number one thing too is we should always support each other. I see a lot of tearing down online, people criticizing and tearing down. We're a small community already of people that have an interest in magic, that we shouldn't be tearing each other down. We should be lifting each other up, but pushing each other forward in what we do and supporting each other. We can all be better. There's always going to be someone out there that's better than you. There's always someone that's going to be out there better than me. And I know that, and I realize that, and I understand that. So by comparing yourself or comparing yourself to other people, I think it's a bad thing to do. And that's, once again, that's an endless cycle, because you're never going to be able to be better than everyone or do this better. Just do what you do and do it because you love it and because you want to do a good job, and make being a magician an honorable and respectful thing, because that's what your challenge is to share that with the world, share it with the people you perform for. Make magic good. Make magic something that people look at and go, man, that's cool, instead of it just being a silly thing. That's up to us. That's our job to do. It's not about the tricks. Yes, do good magic, but it's more about up to us to represent what magic is and what being a magician is. So you can do a good job of that. I can do a good job. I'm trying to. And I know that you're out there doing your best too. So let's keep going forward together, and we will do that. So Eva, thanks. Glad you enjoyed this episode. I know I did too. Hello from India. Hello, India. So yes, and Tiago's asking if more Black Labels coming to Black Label products are coming to Murphy's Magic. Yes, they are, for sure. So yeah, but yes, those are my words. That is how I feel, and I love this stuff. Once again, someone asked me about 3 weeks ago on this show if I could sum up magic in one word, what would it be? And that was beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Give people a beautiful feeling. It could be a beautiful experience, but it's up to us to use what we do the right way, right? So drop the egos, drop the BS, just have fun with it, and remember why you got interested in magic in the first place. All right? Cool. All right, guys. My name is Luke Dancy. I've had a blast with you this week, just like I always do, and I can't wait to do it all over again next week. But in the meantime, don't be shy and get in touch with us. Whether it's on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, wherever it is, we're here for you. So don't be shy and send those videos my way. I want to see more and more of your magic, and I want to put it on this show. Dig it? All right, guys. Cool. I will catch you next time. But in the meantime, get to work. Have some fun. I'll be back next week. Can't wait. See you then.